everyone, and welcome back to another video. Here today we're going to be talking about Naruto X Boruto Ninja Tribes and giving you guys my review on the game, my general thoughts, the good, the bad, all that stuff. And then afterwards we're going to do a multi at some point, and we're also going to do some general gameplay to show you guys an example of how the game looks and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hit that subscribe, of course, if you are new for more content on the channel. If you guys want to see more Naruto X Boruto Ninja Tribes content here, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Today's video like goal is going to be 350 likes. So the first thing I want to mention is the game did get its application release yesterday. Now, I don't know if it's out everywhere. If it's not, maybe you need a VPN or whatever the case is. Regardless, though, the application did officially come out yesterday. But the Crunchyroll browser version has been out for about a week and some change or so. So I'm level 40 because I've been playing all along, right? There are a lot of people that have already been able to play the game for quite some time, basically, as a result. So I know the ins and outs of this game for the most part now, and I'll be able to explain how the game works for you guys. Now, quick note, in between transferring between both versions, with the browser version and then also the actual application version, when I did that, I actually got cleared out of my Shinobi coins. But long story short, the coins you accumulate on one version stay there. So if you got depleted or whatever, just transfer back to the browser version and you'd get them back, for example, or vice versa. They stay on the actual platform you were playing on. They don't transfer with you. So there's a little bit of confusion. They don't get erased. They just stay where they're at. So let me start off with my review of the game. Is this a game you guys should consider playing? Is a question that we'll answer in a moment. But I'm going to start out by saying it's a game that I've been playing a lot and I enjoy it. I play it daily. You know what it is I think that the game has enough things in it to make me want to consistently log in and come back to the game, right? That's kind of one of the things that a lot of games try to make you do. That's why they do things like, oh, adventure systems, or like every X amount of time kind of log in. For example, like this, right? You have to immediately log in every however, like this one's like 2 hours, I believe, but these little boxes, whatever the case is, you have to log in every so often just to come in and get your rewards, and they have systems like that. A lot of gacha games do. This game has multiple of those. So that's one of the reasons why I play it a lot anyway, because I come back in anyway. But it's such an easy game to play, right? Here's an example. If I wanted to do whatever, right? Once you've cleared content, you can basically just auto it. So here's an example. I have not cleared this content yet, level 2 yet. I can probably do it. But once you've cleared a stage, you can just skip it, right? And you're good to go. It's a very easy game to play, right? And also, if you want to actually bulk skip stuff, you can do that too. There's even bulk skipping up to 50 apparently, which I don't have 50 yet, but you can bulk skip. See this Konohamaru stage, for example, where you get fragments for him? I'll skip all 3 of my tries for the day because you get 3 daily, right? And you get rewards for that. You get all the stuff you would have got. There's not any reason to actually manually play it unless you're trying to get the star, and maybe you didn't get the star. Same goes for standard missions. If you want to, you can run these, again, 10 times plus instantly. So it's a very easy game to play. There's not much reason not to if you're interested in the series, and there are, characters you like to see. Like Rock Lee, if you're a Rock Lee fan, things like that. This one I can't get yet. But, keep that in mind. You can do whatever you want pretty easily. You can run your stamina down in, literally just a couple minutes. You're good, right? Long story short. So that's one of the main draws to the game. You don't really have to do much. It's not a game that you have to kind of leave on. I play a lot of Grand Cross. People ask me a lot if I'm going to do videos on it. I don't know yet, but I'll see. But one thing I will say is for that game, I have to constantly leave it on and farming, stuff like that for me on the side. This game, again, you don't have to do that. So that's a big plus. So the other negative, or the negative that I have with the game, is I have 2 of them. For one, I don't like their exchange rates, right? If we take a look at the exchange shop, here's how things look. Also, as somebody that generally is not afraid to spend some money on the game, I'm going to talk about that in a moment. But okay, 50,000 Rio for 1 fragment? Really? That's not great. Shinobi Exchange, this is a little different. But here again, 30 of these coins for 1 of these, but you need a lot of them, right, per character. The exchange rates are very bad, very low. 5,000 for 5 fragments of Sai. You need a lot of those to even get a Sai unlocked at all. And then if we go to the events tab, excuse me, not the events tab, go back to the expert mission, or whatever they're called. Elite mission, yeah, the elite mission. And I'm going to go ahead and run a really quick skip 3 on one of these. We'll run it on a Konohamaru, or not Konohamaru, excuse me, a Boruto. Actually, I'll just do the Sakura here. Okay, skip 3. So how many frags did he give me? 5? It normally is about 4 or 5. So in 3 runs, my 3 for the day, I got 4 fragments for Sakura. But it's like, obviously, I think they took the approach with that system where it's like, oh, they don't want you to do it all instantly. They want you to do it as time goes, right? So that's kind of one thing to consider. So for example, with Sakura, if we take a look at her, this is how she's looking in terms of awakening. She's actually kind of close. She's 5 fragments away from being able to go 4-star, which for the record, low rarity cards like SRs or Rs get really good at high star levels. They even can eclipse URs, unless you have those URs at really high star levels anyway. But like, that's kind of how this works, right? And all these characters need a set number of fragments to go ahead and awaken. Now you can also pull a lot of the characters, majority of them, 99% of them, from banners anyway, so it kind of adds up too. But even pulling duplicates of like URs and stuff just isn't great feeling, because the frags just get put into the UR character that needs like 100 overall, and you're getting like 20 or whatever. It's just not great, man. The exchange rates, the amounts of frags, all that stuff in a bubble, it is something that can turn a lot of people off. Another thing I want to kind of mention, for people that kind of are not afraid to buy in games, I didn't have a problem picking up the sales because I'm a content creator and I have videos planned and stuff. But like, one multi is $45. That's ultra expensive. And even another game like Dokkan, for example, that does not have the best monetization, right? But their regular 45 stone or $45 pack is almost 2 multis. It's like 90 something, and you need 100 for 2 multis. That's a huge difference. Huge difference. The pricing in this game is really bad, like really bad. I don't see myself, and I'm somebody that, again, spends a lot on gachas. Obviously, I have to take care of my family and my bills and stuff. But anyways, I don't see myself really spending outside of sales in this game. The good news is it does have a lot of little premium packs and stuff like that. I guess if you're interested in spending just a little bit, just like a few bucks here or there. So that type of stuff is just not great in terms of the game. And the awakening system, the star system, could be a problem for free-to-play players as the game goes on. It just depends, because again, the exchange rates and the grinding rate of these free units, or these units in-game free without summoning, is just not great. So it depends on how things are for you, right? This game is a really good time sink. I spent a lot of time on it, and I played a lot, like I said. Kind of come in, kind of go out, kind of do different things. And there are a lot of modes that came out right now, but I'm still looking for more in the game, because I'm scared that the game is dropping with so much stuff, which is weird to say. I'm scared it's dropping with so much that it's going to kind of be in a position where it kind of fizzles out, right? It doesn't get a lot of quality of life updates. I'm kind of scared because, look, it came out with PvP basically, and the PvP is not live. It's versus an AI, for better or worse. A lot of gachas do it. Some people hate it. Some people like it. Whatever. It's freezing right now. The application is not great. The application also is not great. I honestly would rather play on the browser version. The application has a lot of hiccups. I'm pretty certain, just for the record, the application is just a hub for the browser version. It's the same freaking thing. You know how when you do like you start a new account or whatever, the game will have you do like a really big download or whatever, or you can download all the data, all the assets and all that stuff directly to your phone. This game didn't do any of that, which could be better or worse for some of you guys depending on the size of your phone, but I'm pretty sure this is still just the browser version in an application, literally. which kind of defeats the purpose, because the browser version can be played from your phone, so whatever. Anyways, it's taking forever to load. Like, I clicked raid and it's taking. This is, again, something that just happened with this new app. I don't know if the servers are overloaded or what, but I don't expect this to persist. So Ninja Arena, again, it's just kind of like a PvP mode. Raid here is tied into the guild system. You go in with your guild, and you guys can apply for my guild, by the way. I have a lot of spots. But when you do, you can just kind of take on bosses. Like, it has a lot of normal gacha stuff. It has a tower system where you beat each floor, you proceed, and all that stuff. I can't really say much about World Tournament, but Joint Exercise does seem just like it's co-op. So there's that. Like, it's got a lot of stuff in it automatically already, right? And again, we have an alliance/guild system. If you guys want to join, you can. But I'm going to be playing the game for the foreseeable future because I like the IP. I like a lot more than I dislike. And again, I don't think it's a hard game to play because you don't have to do much. You really don't have to do much. The only other issue I kind of have with it is, again, sometimes the login thing where you have to kind of come in repeatedly every 20 minutes gets annoying because they have this system in here where you level up skills and it resets every 20 minutes to get skill points. And that can be really annoying. It's like, oh, great, I gotta wait 20 minutes. Or give them 50 coins. Hold on. They want like 50 shinobi coins for like every action you do. If you want to refresh anything, it's gonna cost you 50 coins, right? 2,500 is a multi. That's a lot. to refresh anything. A lot of games are going to be like, oh, just give me 1/50th of a multi, for example, right? This game is asking for a lot. At least it feels like it to me. It might be 1/50th. I'm not the best at math, but I feel like it's more. Anyways, that being said, it's a lot. So it's definitely not 1/50th, is it? Okay, I've just got to do the math now live. Okay. It's just not. Oh, it is 1/50th. Okay, cool. Never mind. That's not so bad. Okay, at least they got that right. It just felt, I think what it is it felt like a lot because they basically have these higher numbers. The higher numbers in comparison to games that have low numbers makes it seem different. So here's the guild system. Search my guild up if you want to. The cool thing about the guild system is daily it does output rewards. You can get free currency right here. You get free Rio. Also, this one's going to be available to us tomorrow to get those tokens as well. So that's really cool too. Make sure you join a guild. Make sure you're accepting those and get free currency every day, man. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's transition to a multi, and then we're going to go ahead and after we get shafted, knocking on wood, hoping that we get the new Sasuke, we're going to go ahead and after that do just a little bit of preliminary gameplay to show you guys a little bit of what to expect. I think the game got criticized a lot, kind of unfairly, about the animations and stuff. It's not the most gorgeous game. It looks better on the application version than it did in the browser version. But the animations are still kind of Flash-esque, kind of slowish, kind of, I don't know. I think that's because of the fact that it needed to be integrated on the browser too. Just the limitations of that, like HTML5 or whatever. That probably is the reason why. But on 2x speed, you get used to it really fast. It's not that bad. Okay, here's our summon animation. Oh, you really kind of want to see Sasuke or have a gold tap. Okay, maybe I'll get a KCM Naruto fake out. We'll see. Oh, I didn't even get the other two. I didn't get Minato or like anything. I actually really want to fake out here. Come on. KCM Naruto. Ah, crap. I'm going to get shafted really bad. This is going to be a trash summon. That's unfortunate. Haku. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and skip this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just trash. A whole lot of Rs and SRs. Great. So that's how that looks. I didn't get anything hyped, though. I am going to save for the next, stuff you can do. They also give a free single a day on the Legend Summon and a free multi on the Item Summon. So that's cool, too. Let's go ahead and go to the missions. And we'll go to Standard. Actually, you know what? Okay, I'll go to Standard. I think I just unlocked a new chapter, right? 45. Okay. Oh, that's another thing I don't like. I forgot to mention it. Basically, everything in this game is freaking level locked. It's really annoying. You can't do stuff unless you reach a certain level. It's really annoying and it gets really old really fast. Like, this one's unlocked until 46. Like, that's not... I don't know what the idea was with that. It's not fun to be locked out of content, literally. You cannot attempt content at all. Like, a lot of it's locked until you level up. So here we go. Definitely could optimize this team better, but it should be sufficient for what we're going to do here. So if you guys haven't seen my first impressions type of video where I talk a lot more in depth about the features, make sure you check that out. Link is down below because this is the ending portion of this video, and we're going to do a little bit of gameplay and go from there. So freaking app loads forever. Any moment now. This is why I should just do a download. This would be so much faster. Playing somewhere with a stable network connection is recommended. Ooh, yeah, imagine that. Okay, any moment now. There we go. Also, you can see the art changing, and it also gets animated as well a little bit as you star up the units. The good news is, again, like, it's cool that they're free. You can also grind them out, right? So this is very easy and very simple battle style. So long story short, the characters that were in... if you go back to my team a moment ago, the characters that were part of the same three-man cell basically will attack together. The simple way to remember that is the coloring around the units. Like Sasuke's got a red circle, Boruto has the yellow-ish, yellow gold, whatever that is, yellow. Square around him, Naruto's got the red right there next to Sasuke, and then you see the list of characters on the left-hand side below the bouncing Naruto sprite there, right? They all have, I've got blue on the Sandstorm siblings or whatever, some yellows and another red there. Ideally, you want to get all of them to attack together pretty much. Now, the way that the game works is you don't really do much. You just tap an icon to decide who attacks where. So I'm going to go ahead and decide. Now, there is a typing in the top right corner. Attack is strong versus tactical. Tactical is strong versus defense. And defense, right here in the top right, is strong against attack type. So Choji is actually a defense type. I have 2 attack type units that are red. So I'm actually going to send them towards Sarada here instead. So as units attack and get attacked back, they get chakra. And when they have enough chakra, they automatically do jutsus. You can swipe them up if you want to cancel the jutsu, which could be useful if you're using like a healer or whatever. But that's kind of how that works. They also all have like passives and stuff like that that obviously you need to level up, like I was saying earlier. So I have the reds all trioed up in the back there. It's going to take a while to get there, but I'm also going to send Tamari out so I can get the triple yellow setup with Kakashi showing up next. And ultimately, when that tribe gauge at the bottom fills, which fills every start of your turn by a few or so, when it fills, you can actually do a special tribe attack. So keep that in mind. The tribe special will allow you to choose any cell that can actually do a tribe special, so that's cool too. It doesn't force you to use the one that's out there automatically, or you could just do a regular co-op attack with all the units that are currently on the screen. Yeah, it's loading a lot in the app version. This is normally not how this plays. You saw I got a few more gauges in that tribe special below the Hokage Naruto right here. Anyways, if you want to hold them, you can also see what they do, by the way. So I'm going to let all 3 of them attack. We're going to actually send our attacks towards Shikamaru. He is actually going to be attacking here, so if we can eliminate him, that'll help us out a lot. So we don't have to take back the damage, right? So here we go. The blues actually are separated, which is really annoying. But it's not a big deal. Yeah, this is... Come on, man. This is nuts. Maybe wait a couple days before you play. That's what I'll say. Because, again, that's normally not how this goes. But for whatever reason, today it is. Anyways, Choji's attacking back. So in about another turn, we should have access to our tribe special, but we do have access to a jutsu with Sarada here. So I'm actually going to avoid that, though, and just go for the blue attacks on Choji, just to get those reds to pop in, and we should get a tribe special, again, next round. If not, we at least can do some jutsu if I want to. Kind of depends how I feel about it, though. We'll see how it goes. They are going to attack us back, and this is the general combat. There's not really much to it. You just have to make sure you're lining this up properly, and also... there is some element of, you know, strategy, because there are going to be enemies that inflict, see, like, that's a status ailment right there. There are going to be enemies that inflict status ailments or that can do other things to hinder you that kind of ruin things for you. Like, for example, that status ailment sent Sarada back a few rows, right? That's not great. We're going to go for this. They're going to go for their tribe special next. The cool thing is next turn I get a tribe special regardless. But yeah, like, there are different things that can hinder your playability of the units and stuff like that. So you do have to kind of strategize a bit. Okay, so next round we get our tribe special. They're going to do the co-op version where they don't really link super well, basically. But they all just do a jutsu, and it chains, so it should do extra damage. Okay, this video's gone on like 3 minutes longer than it needs to because of stupid loading. Co-op attack. And Mitsuki is first. Okay. See, Ino is kind of annoying. If you're going to play this stage, if you can't just power through it, you need to plan for Ino. She's annoying because she just pushed Naruto all the way back again. Sarada is back here, but I can do a tribe special regardless. So let's see. These are all the options that are available to me. Right? We have all these options available. They all have varying effects. So what I'll just do is I'll do this one here. Hits all enemies, and why not? Father-daughter, let's do it. But the Sandstorm one would have been better, just for the record. I need to put Guy back on my team, because I normally would opt to use Kakashi and Guy's Eternal Rivals one, but this should do it. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. Okay, well, that should wrap it up. So definitely the conditions are generally pretty easy. Those are literally those mission requirements on the left-hand side are always the same, pretty much. Win, check. No allies defeated, check. And then use a 3-chain attack, which is just using 3 characters of the same color. Like I said earlier, the 3 yellows, 3 blues, or 3 reds. It's really easy, very simple. So there you have it, everyone. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hit that subscribe, of course, if you're new for more content, as well as a notification so you don't miss anything we upload here on the channel. And stay tuned for more content. Again, if you want to see more, thumbs up the video for sure. Today's video like goal 350. I'll catch all of you in the next one. Peace out, everybody.